Hello all who are jumping on live, and if you're watching this after the live, I will post where we actually start the reading on the full moon collective. Okay, it's a really important full moon, guys, right now, as it is in the fiery sign of Leo, and with the aspect squaring Uranus. And I'm not going to go into the astrology too much. We want to have a look at what the cards are going to say, okay, about this full moon. But with it aspecting the square of Uranus, it can be a tricky full moon. So I want to talk about how we can transmute the energy into prospect. Okay, I'm getting the word prospect. It can allow us or need us to look and delve really deep into our inner self, being in silence, being alone, being in peace, being in quiet, sitting in silence, and even meditating, and even going into a deep meditations where you speak to your spirit guides, and even go into the underworld, okay, to find your shadow side and to find what we need to be working on at this point in our lives. It is a big turning point. I think with all full moons, expansion is the key. Expansion is the word I want to use here, and we can use this to our detriment, unfortunately, and we can use it to our absolute best and fulfillment. Okay, hi to everyone who is coming on live. If we get some time, and hopefully we do some live free reads, I will go there. Okay, but we do want to focus on this full moon collective, so stick around, don't go away. Hello everybody, and like I said, if you're watching this after the live, I will put where this really truly starts when we're using the cards to channel into spirit as well. I picked up a few things. I did pick up being on a beach. So for those of you who, I'm going to start the reading at 3 minutes, let's say, okay. Just get a little bit more comfortable here. So I did pick up the channeled message first of all, and I've seen this vision, and I want to actually do this. Hopefully I can do it this afternoon or possibly tomorrow morning. It's evening where I am. I'm sitting on a beach and sitting in nature and hearing the waves crashing, whether it's stormy, whether it's a calm day, just sitting there and feeling the expanse of the universe, feeling the expanse of nature all around you, okay? This would be a very good practice if you can do it. If you have a beach nearby, if you have a river nearby, anything to do with water, of course, because it is the moon energy. This full moon being in the star sign of Leo can bring up some fire here, okay? So watch your POA, watch your pop-off agent, okay? It's really important to temper those emotions and make sure that you are in the mind space of this too shall pass. If there's things coming up that you don't want to address, you don't have to address them at this time, okay? As any full moon energy, it will come and it will go. So decisions you make during this time are really important. You may feel this being expansive because it is the full moon, this energy, that you want to make some decisions. Be very, very careful on putting these into action, because as with any full moon, the energy may feel really heightened and you may feel really positive and expansive. And there's nothing wrong with being positive and expansive. So make those plans for future, okay, if it fits in your future, but it may not fit in your future. The things that we can bring some illusions into our mind, okay. This is where sometimes the expansion of getting excited, I akin it to something like deciding to just go and book that round the world trip. Let's say, hopefully none of you are doing that around this time, but like just book that round the world trip because you have this, I want to travel and I want to expand my horizons and I'm going to quit my job and and then after the full moon and after the energy goes, you're like, oh my God, what have I done? And have to backtrack, okay? So we don't want to be doing any backtracking. Any expansive energy that we have around this time needs to be harnessed, used, possibly write it down, revisit it later, and see if it still fits with your energy, okay? So just be very aware, be spatially aware. I talked yesterday, or was it this morning, last night for some of you, if you're in the US, about unseen things. And I want to talk about it again because it's coming up and up again in my energy and wanting to discuss it around the time of this full moon. So the things we cannot see can be very beneficial, but they can also be very harmful to us, such as electricity. Okay, we can use it to light our homes, we can cook with it, we can use it for lots of appliances, we need it to charge our phones, so then we have Wi-Fi, which is another unseen thing, which also has its advantages and disadvantages, positives and detriments. Okay, and then electricity can be very detrimental, right? If you're not aware of what's going on in your home, or if you're not aware of what your children are doing with your hairdryer or whatever, and that's not a premonition. This is really needing to be spatially aware of the things that can be harmful to us as well as positive for us, okay, and use them in a positive, very practical and very disciplined type of sense, knowing the dangers that hide behind things that we cannot see. The spirit world is something we cannot see, okay? Some people use it for good. Some people can use it for bad. And then there's entities out there in the spirit world that can use their powers for good or for bad. And of course, some of them can use it for bad. So the way we can use that to our advantage is to protect our energy and call upon our guides, call upon God, call upon Jesus, whoever you pray to, whoever you call out to for protection, archangels, okay? So it's really important that we're very aware of the things that we cannot see right now. I also akin this to like an analogy of, I live in Indonesia, and in the Western culture, there's a lot of tourists here, okay? Let me just start off by saying that, depending upon where you go. But there is a lot of tourists around now. And in Western culture, all the roads are kept nice and majority of, right? You go to a place like Singapore or Australia or some, what have you. Western society, they keep their roads well maintained. The government pays for bridges and roads and new infrastructure, okay? So the pavements are usually, if there's a crack in the pavement or there's a brick out of place, they better get it fixed quick, or someone's going to be suing the government for not getting it fixed because they've fallen over and broke their leg. Example, okay? And then I see people in Indonesia walking around. Now here the infrastructure isn't brilliant. So certain places are better than others. They're trying their best to fix certain areas and certain, I would say, suburbs. They're not called suburbs over here, but we'll just for the sake of understanding, they put money into fixing infrastructure, roads, sidewalks, things like that. And I see so many Western people here just walking, not even on their phone, just tripping over, falling over, tripping over uneven ground, falling down potholes, tripping up because they're so used to walking on solid ground, okay? So, are we all walking on solid ground at this point in time? Are we all aware of our situation, our surroundings? I mean, it can be literal. Are we going to trip ourselves up because we're so complacent and used to the way something is? And if we're out of our comfort zone, we expect it to be the same? No, okay, we shouldn't be like that. We should, especially around the full moon, we need to be very aware that on a flick of a switch, the next step, something crazy could happen. It is a full moon, okay? So with that, be spatially aware and definitely check things, okay? Check, double check, triple check things. I want to talk about transmuting any energy you may be feeling. So I don't know if anyone's feeling the energy of the full moon right now. I actually felt it 3 days before. It's dissipating for me now, even though we're in the actual fullest part of the moon in my 10 p.m. my time. Some of you, your full moon may be tomorrow morning, okay, depending upon where you live. And I'm feeling the energy, but I'm very aware of it. So like I talked about being aware of the unseen, like we can see the moon. And I thought about this, we'll talk about the elements in a second, and transmuting the energy, being aware enough to understand the knowledge, have the knowledge of astrology, which you guys do because you're online, to gain the balance, to not trip up, okay, to not make decisions, and to let this ride out, okay. It is a very tricky moon, and for those people who are not aware and do not understand astrology and do not, they may pick up an energy, but they may not know what it is. So we're blessed in having the foresight, yeah, of knowing how to deal with this. So I'm going to have a look at what Spirit wants us to know now about how to transmute any difficult energy that's coming through with the full moon, and then how to turn it into our greater good. So we have expansion. About this card is about expansion. It's called Peonies, and it's the number 28. Some of you may be facing the end of some sort of cycle. Like I said, if you feel that, take that intuitive stuff, put it on paper, but don't and go back to it, revisit something later. Something could be expanding in your life. You may feel super lucky at this time, and hopefully you are, and that carries on through. And of course, then we can go on about manifestation. I'm not going to forget to talk about the 4 elements. I've just remembered, Spirit's just said don't forget the 4 elements, okay? So the rewards that are coming with this expansive full moon, you may be able to look at, if we're using this to our advantage mentally, look at all the possibilities, how we want to expand our life. I've been thinking about staying at work for longer than I was going to my primary job, because I'm not ready to completely put full-time work into my tarot. Although I thought I would have been ready, but I'm not quite ready to do that. I feel there's something else I need to learn and grow in some capacity for myself. So I'm saying this as an example, so you may have something similar going on in your life. And I think about, I want to travel and I want to do this and that and the other. And there's certain things I wouldn't be able to do necessarily. And I still want to be social, and I still want to be able to interact with people. And being online is great, and I love it. It's probably, the best experience I've had of my life, like opening my YouTube channel and connecting with you guys all, and the readings that I do, and the private readings that I do, and the content that I'm hoping to put more out on. But this is an example of expansion. So this feeling of expansion, feel it. Like I said, sit on that beach or by that river, or go somewhere where you feel like in awe of the universe and in awe of the wonder, knowing that we are, number one, not alone, and number two, that there's so much more to experience, right? Expansion, there's so much more to delve into, there's so much more to look for in life, to explore. And I'm not happy to just sit in a stagnant quo, like a status quo somewhere. And that's why I still want to keep working, because it's going to allow me to travel a lot more and visit places I wanted to go to instead of just staying in one place. So you may be feeling this energy. Let me just put the chat on to the top messages. Talk to each other if you want, put comments in the feed, tell me if you're feeling the same way as well, if you're watching this in the live. So settle in for a ride with Lady Luck. So this beautiful expansive energy, look forward to the expanse. And Lady Luck talks about Jupiter, and that's coming towards the end of May and mid-year in June, and for a year. So like I said, knowing that if you're feeling difficulty in this full moon, if you're feeling angst, if you're feeling angry, if there's noise around you, you've got to rid yourself of noise. If you can't take a break from work or whatever, just find some time in the day to ground, okay? To get re-grounded if you're feeling scattered emotionally within yourself, just in general, whatever, okay? Because we can look forward to Jupiter coming in. I don't want to say I want time to pass by, which it will speed up a lot, and I'm not going to go there with that, okay? I'm just not going to go there today, okay? Because that's another story for another time. But get excited. That's what I'm trying to say. Get excited. Spirit wants you to get excited about all the what you're imagining. I'm getting imagination. Imagine what you can bring to the world. For a lot of you, you are light workers, okay? This is very Leo energy here, by the way. I've been seeing a lot of butterflies lately, so maybe some of you have too as well. Okay, and this is the number 23, which breaks down to a 5. An end of a tough cycle approaches, I'm hearing, which is actually a card in the Moonology deck. So I'm just going to bring this over here because I want to bring some cards out from that deck. We are in a full moon after all. This, no way, thank you, Spirit. This card actually says, I've just read it, the transmutation of shadow, right? The shadow of the moon, I'm hearing. The transmutation of the shadow is passing, but it is needed, all right? So whatever difficulty that this full moon brings up, it's going to bring to light, this having the sun card on it, the illumination of the moon, the illumination of the sun here, the changes. It's going to bring to light if any shadow comes up, which is your deepest, darkest fears, okay? What it is you need to change, adapt to, be flexible to, be compromising with, and this could all just be about yourself as well, okay? I've got 6-6 on the screen. It's been on there for a while. So balance. It's going to show you where balance is required. So it may feel like a storm. It may feel very tumultuous, like those waves in the ocean. But it is needed. And if you're quiet and you're in, you know, with yourself, and there's no noise and there's no drama, but internally you feel this tumultuous energy, and there's a need to go in, if you have the time like I do to do so, okay, to go it within and to face some shadow sides of yourself. But also pat yourself on the back, I want to say, for what you have changed and the amount of work you've put into yourself, okay? The transmutation of shadow is needed when seeking the light that guides you, yeah. So the light of the moon, the light of the sun, the fiery energy of Leo is going to guide you if you can go through some sort of shadow work here to come out the other side and know what needs changing. This is what Spirit requires us to do right now, okay? All right, let's have a look at another card. I feel these cards are wonderful to talk about in regards to energy, because they really do dive deep. So what else do you have, Spirit, for the full moon in Leo, and what these beautiful people need to know? Right, okay, so you have the lemonade card, the number 22, and this talks about turning lemons into lemonade, turning a difficult situation around at this time to see how you can use it to your advantage in a positive way in your future. And remember, the energy will come and go, so don't make any rash decisions, but maybe make plans, or making plans are good. Even writing things down, because those plans can be changed, but don't make any firm, solid plans with a person or a work situation, or leaving a job, or booking a ticket with crazy money or anything like that, okay? Make your plans on how you want to expand, how you want to turn a difficult situation around to your advantage or to somebody else's advantage, of how, or this is like almost like a challenge. Oh yeah, you think I can't do this? Type of energy. You just watch me, or you just wait and see. Okay, but not in a vindictive way. This could even be with yourself, right? And this card says, make the most of the situation. Make the most of this full moon, okay? This beautiful energy where we can transmute any negativity into positivity, and just embrace the wonder of it and the illumination that it can bring, knowing as well that nothing that is meant for you will pass you by at this time, okay? And it says, make the most of your situation by opening your mind to new possibilities. So think of all the possibilities, just like I said, that are available, that are going to be in front of us, especially, you know, from May onwards when Jupiter comes in for 12 months. Amazing energy, okay? Let's have a look and see what else Spirit has. And then we'll use some Moonology cards. What else, Spirit, do you have here? Yeah, it is in the stillness and presence of the journey. We're talking about your life journey here, your soul journey, your soul path, that you will find yourself exactly where you need to be. So be patient with yourself. You know, she's on a, he, whatever, is on this bike here, and they're going uphill a little bit. There's a windy road ahead. They can't see around the corner, but they've got flowers in their hand. They're taking their time. They have to. They're not in a car. They're not on a motorcycle. They're on a bike. Okay. And it takes strength. It takes resilience. It takes perseverance to get up that hill. To go around that corner, you have to face some fears of what's around the other side. All right. So being present, being still in the journey, you will find yourself where you need to be if you cherish every moment of this. We are talking about the full moon, okay, and what it brings in. We're going to go to the Moonology, okay, the Moonology cards, and see what's here. So what's here for the collective for this full moon in Leo? We may get the full moon in Leo card coming out, who knows? And there it is. Okay, don't let pride get in your way. If you're in a situation around this full moon, it's much better to walk away, or even say, we need to have this discussion later at a later time when things have calmed down, okay? Don't be too prideful either to accept help from others or help somebody else. It's beautiful how this first card is the full moon in Leo. Definitely on the right track here. Okay, what else do we have? Sorry about that noise, that's my other phone. Okay, what else do we have, Spirit? What else do we have here for this beautiful full moon in Leo? Yeah, I knew this was going to come out. That rocky, that tumultuous ocean, right? That I said go and sit on a beach, even if it's like crazy water, and just sit there and take in the wonder and the awe of the strength of the universe and the power of source, okay? And this says nothing is set in stone. So do not set anything in stone around this time. Nothing is set in stone. And my father used to say, like, this one thing you can be sure of, nothing will ever stay the same, or nothing ever stays the same in life. And this is the story of life, the story of tarot, right? And is the story of life. And the story of life is all the lessons we learn along the way. And now and again, Spirit will throw in some blessings to say good job and remind us that it's not all doom and gloom, this life, because it can seem like that at times, right? What else do we have? So don't set anything in stone at this time. A win-win outcome is definitely forecast. That card just came out, but it fell from my finger, so I don't think it was meant to. Possibly it was, though. The answers you need are coming. So patience is definitely required. That's the card of Gemini, and we have Aries. A fiery climax approaches. So Aries is the sister sign of Leo. This does show a full moon. Again, it is in Aries, this one, but it does talk about a fiery climax. Something fiery. Nothing is set in stone. Things that you say around this time, will be forgotten if they're not so great. Things will iron out. If you're going to go through some sort of difficult situation with a partner, a family member, don't make any decisions. Take yourself out of the equation or out of that energy if you can, because things could get quite hairy around this time. So that's just a bit of a shadow side of the full moon here we're talking about. So transmute that energy into peace and stillness. Go within, meditate, speak to your guides, possibly do some shadow work if you can, okay? Because the end of a tough cycle approaches. And that is the card that I just talked about, okay? Things are not going to stay the same forever. Don't think that things will always be this way if you're feeling a particular way, okay? And that was the full moon reading. Let's go into some live reads, okay? So for those of you who are still online, thank you so much for watching. And for those of you watching after that live about the full moon, I am going to be doing some live readings now. So you can stick around. Well, you will be sticking around, or you can go bye because you're watching after the live. Silly me. Okay. That was a great reading. I loved that reading. Starfall, hi country, how are you? Starfall, if you're online and you'd like a free reading, please please let me know you're here. I don't know how long I'll be on for because I do have someone coming over. I didn't expect to do any live reads. If this live read does not go on for too long, if this live reading does not go on for too long, the lives, if you've got something to talk about or you want to ask a question, I'm here now, but we'll just see. If, like I said, it doesn't go on because I've got to go, I will come back on later. I definitely have planned tonight to do another live. It'll probably be about between 8 and 9 p.m. my time, around 8 or 9 a.m. in New York, okay? Let's have a look at Starfall. If you're still there, post your question. If you're on here, don't be shy, say hello. I will make a list. I don't have my moderator on. She's probably asleep. I had her up half the night on live last night. And you guys, of course, are 12 hours behind me if you're in America. So, anyways. Hi, Mega. How you going? Country, Danielle, Ocean Love. Oh no, I'm okay, thank you, country. I don't know how long I'll be on. Like I said, I'll be on again around between 8 and 9 a.m. But I'm guessing that this isn't going to be like a long 2.5 hour live like I normally do. But I will come on again. Thank you. Starla Rainbow. Hi. Thank you, country, for your help though. I'll see how long this goes for. Country, you can post your question if you like. Like I said, I didn't plan to do live reads, but seeing as we're here, why not, okay? I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle and see what comes out. If you're new here, please subscribe. It is free to do so. And I really appreciate your subscription. If you want to donate to be next, because now people know I'm live, doing lives, quite a few people may come on. I'd like to ask about DJ's genuine intentions. Hi, Berta. For our connection, what does the future look like? Is this someone you're in a relationship with already, country, or is this like a crush? Berta. Hi, Berta. Hi, Noxie. Hi, Shama. Getting all my regulars on. Okay, let's start shuffling. Ooh, let's start shuffling your cards. I mean, I'm just getting the word expansion straight away, and just, you know, I don't know whether you were here for that full moon reading, but, you know, if you want to go back and watch it later after YouTube puts it live to air, which can take a little bit of time. Sometimes it comes up immediately, sometimes it takes some time to show up. Let's have a look at your energy. Getting to know each other. Ooh, feeling each other out. I bet you are. Okay, sorry, I'm being naughty. Let's have a look at your energy. This may or may not have to do with your question, okay? So we have the card of 40, which is co-creating with spirit. We also have the blessed card, which is the number 22. Now, you could break that down, and that would be another 4, but 22 is a master number, okay? And then we have time to go, which is, again, another 8, a derivative of 2 or 4. So that could, you know, so you may be seeing lots of 8s or 4s. So we've got 88 here. If I add these up, that's 88. Okay, so 88 may be significant. I've got an 8 tattoo. I don't know if you've got one, but that may be significant. So Spirit is really asking you at this time to use your wisdom and knowledge of past experiences, especially in regards to relationship. I'm hearing also just make sure you set the boundaries where you possibly didn't before. Maybe you were in a relationship before with someone who could have been quite controlling, and you don't want that to happen again, okay? Or a narcissistic relationship, all right? In the past, I'm talking about. Thank you, Amen. Thank you. Hello. There's blessings coming in. This is right in the middle of your reading, and it could have something to do with the relationship you're in with this person or something else, okay? You have you are purpose. This is coming out a lot, or comes out a lot for my spiritual team here on Soul Tribe. This is about knowing that you have a gift. You are blessed with a spiritual gift that you need to be using, or you already know what that is. Call out on Archangel Michael to protect you at this time, and as always, all the time. But this is about co-creating with Spirit. So make sure that when you are meditating, you're protecting your energy. When you're doing any, especially Meet My Spirit Guides or any sort of meditation, needing to protect yourself here with white light. There's a lot of blessings coming in a spiritual sense for you in this year of 2025. You may have left a situation, I'm just going to say, because I feel this is past energy. All right, time to go. You may have left a situation, a relationship in 2024 here, in the year of 8. And you were being divinely guided to do so because you were being pulled to something better or somebody better, okay? And you manifested this person in. I think that you had to go through a period of healing. Just let me know if this is resonating. Let's see what the animal spirit want to say. Sing your own song. This is about being your authentic self with this person. Definitely getting to know each other's friends. You could be doing that right now. But being authentic. This comes out right over the blessed card. There's something about your, like, number 7 again. So this is like something about your gifts or your spiritual gifts that you need to address or readdress. So you may not know what they are. You may have put that on the back burner for some time even. This could have even been from childhood as well. There's something about bringing your ideas to life and communicating. I feel like through social media or writing or journaling, or there's something about writing for you. Maybe you like writing, or you're an artist, or you're really into something where you're creating. So I'm getting that strong creation energy with you, creating a project, creating an online business, a website. Spirit has a plan for you, okay? So let's have a look at your direct question. Then we're going to go to, I don't know if Starfall's there, otherwise Daniela. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here. Yeah, keep writing. There's something in that for your future. Spirit has a plan for you there. Starfall, hi. So, 6 of Swords, mentally balanced. 6 of Cups. And the World. So this is definitely someone possibly that you've met in many previous lifetimes. Possibly in different timelines or even different universes, okay? You just feel so on the same wavelength with this person. It's uncanny, like you know them or you've met them before, and just to say that you have. All right. Hi, Eminem. How you going? Yeah, you know this person from a past life. Many lifetimes in many different universes here, with the World showing up. Possibly in different cultures or even as different genders. It's a very twin flame energy. Yeah. You could have had dreams about this person, or will be getting information through dreams. There is a fear here that you have within you that you need to address in regards to your self-worth or confidence or esteem. I think it's really important that we all continuously have to work on this. I suffer with this personally. because I was brought up in a system, I want to say, and I'm not going to like go into it too much, but I was brought up with a lot of, I was very lonely. I was very on my own as a child, all through my childhood. And I had a lack of affection, okay? Because it just wasn't like, yeah, it just wasn't part of the way, yeah, look at that, the hermit. So this may be something that you've experienced as well. So there's something where you've had a lot of strength to get over something in the past. And just know everybody, all right? There's fear here that you can overcome, the moon and the strength card. And it is tied to the relationship with this person and your self-esteem and self-worth. You are good enough. Maybe you were told you weren't good enough or never told you were good enough in the past. But you are, okay? This broke your heart. And it breaks my heart to see myself as my child, like my child self. Like, so, okay, this is really interesting. Spirit wants you to do a self-regression on your own childhood for yourself and heal that child, okay? This has got a lot to do and will benefit your relationship, just saying, okay, it will benefit your relationship. I might show my face tomorrow morning. I've done a few face lives. It's like, or what you call, whatever. But it's really hard because you're looking at yourself. My camera shows my face. I'm trying to read the feed and I'm trying to focus on the cards. So that's why I don't normally have my face on live, because it's distracting. Okay, just saying. All right. Yeah, look at this, 2 of Cups. This is really beautiful. There's something here where you have to believe that you're worthy enough, that you're good enough, that you're funny enough, that you're everything enough to be with someone, okay? And any heartbreak from the past needs possibly still healing, even though you've done a lot of healing. As far as this connection is concerned, especially, sorry, I just want to say, the way of thinking or processing information is leaving you. You're coming into this new, as we all are, timeline in Aquarius, where we're doing things, especially with our thought, okay? Because Aquarius is air, and air is thought, and how we process and how we deliver messages to ourselves and others, right? You are enough, yes. So there's a lot of back and forward energy between both of you, really good communication. Like when you text him, he texts you back pretty quick. It's not like 3 days later. You know, there's a lot of banter as well, I'm hearing. So you may have a very good sense of humor, both of you, like have very similar sense of humors. 10 of Cups, really nice. Possibly they get along with your family members. When it goes to the next level, which I think it's very possible it could, there may be some confusion how you're going to transmute the, you know, how you met as friends into a relationship. That's, you know, it doesn't have to stop there. It can transmute into a relationship, but you may have to look at the energy and how that's going to look. Because as soon as you start bringing lust and intimacy and, you know, things can change. So you want to try and get things to remain the same, yeah, while still falling in love. And I suppose that is for anybody out there, okay? So there could be some confusion emotionally how you're going to do that. But I see that being very beautiful, okay? Just want to say very beautiful. Let's have a look at Danielle, if you are there. If you want to donate, guys, you can do so. My PayPal's in the link below. It's only $5. You will be next. I honour all my donations, okay? Thank you, country. And the next person is Danielle. If you are one of the 15 people, 16 people that are online right now, say hello to each other. Tell me, you know, who you are. If you want a reading, just I'll put you on the list. I don't know whether I'll have 9 a.m. New York Eastern Standard Time anyway. Again, I only actually came on here to do the full reading, the full moon reading in Leo, and then I'm like, oh, what the hell, I'll just stay on. Okay. Danielle, post your question. Let's pull some cards for you. I'm getting Summer Dreams, that song, Summer Dreams make me feel fine. So it could be some memory here of summer, wishing for summer, hoping for warm weather. Maybe you do better in the warm weather if you're in a cold place, okay? Clarity on Chris and thoughts of me. Can you tell me if you're in a relationship with this person, or if they're just a crush, or an ex, or a brother? Who are they to you? Okay. This card came up a lot for my life this morning. It's PM where I am, by the way. Stargazing. We'll talk about that in a second. Ooh. Okay, this card comes out sometimes, and it's not my favorite card, but let's just go here, okay. I want you to know that anything is possible, Daniela. Like, sometimes our dreams, whether it's a financial goal, whether it's having a family, whether it's meeting the person of your dreams, just seem so far off or unattainable. And Spirit is wanting you to know that more balance is coming, and it takes a lot of courage to keep following your dreams. Some people can just be in the matrix and just not have any dreams and just be a non-player. If you ever seen the movie Free Guy, great movie, go watch it. And that's where I got that saying from. But a lot of people are here. I spoke to Eddie like not long ago. We were talking about this from Human Innovation Tarot. Go follow him. I'll put his channel in my description later. I don't think it's there, and I should have it there. But we were talking about how some people are here on this, in this life right now, in this time, not necessarily for any particular reason, but just to experience life. And then we have people like all of you online who want to know more, okay, who want to explore, who want to know the mysteries of the world and the spirit world. And we know that there's more out there. We know that energy is real and alive. So there's something here about you never giving up on reaching a goal, because so many people do not have one. And it's possible, okay? It's very possible. Okay, I think that this is like, just, it can be relating to your life right now or your relationship with this person. But this is saying vigilance is necessary at this time. Heed this warning. There's something you don't see here, all right? There's something you don't see about this person. And this card here about having the courage to follow your dreams, I think that was like just a separate message. I feel that this is about this person. Please read my disclaimer in the description, okay? So what is this about this person that Daniela is possibly not seeing? And I think, what's their name? Chris, okay. What is it that Daniela's not seeing about Chris? Because I feel there's something here. What do they feel? Like, can they be trusted? Is this person honest? Does this person have loyalty to Daniela? Okay. What is going on in regards to Chris? Please give me his energy. Show me what's going on. I feel he could have a temper. All right. I'm getting fiery energy, or just a temper at this time. This full moon could be like really affecting him. And the first card that came out was the Seven of Swords. Now, I don't know if you know the tarot, but this is deceitfulness. This is being deceitful. This is feeling that they're getting away with something. This is hiding something from you. All right? He's not telling you everything. When this card comes out on the insects card, insects can crawl in and around cracks. You know, when you can pick up a rock on the street or on the beach or whatever, there could be a crab underneath, there could be a spider underneath, there could be something. There's something hidden in the shadows here, all right? The cards do not lie. What you do with the information, again, though, however, is, you know, your choice. But there's something here that's hidden, and someone may be wearing a mask, okay? I don't think it's you, I think it's their energy. I'm really asking for Spirit to show me their energy. There's two sides to this person. Now, whatever they're hiding doesn't have anything to do with another person. Or it may not have, you know, it may not have anything to do with another person, or it may not have anything to do with you specifically. It just may be that I'm getting shame or being ashamed. I'm also getting that possibly something from their past that they may be ashamed of. You've got the six of, that they want to put behind them, that they don't want people to see who they are, who they were, what they went through possibly. So it doesn't have to be negative necessarily in a sense, but this insects card does say, heed the warning. So this is almost like, this reading is almost like, just be careful, because this person isn't necessarily who they say who they are, what, you know what I mean. Okay. Right, so there's a need to relook at this friendship. Let's call it a friendship that you have. You may start even looking into who they are. Have you Googled them? Spirit say, oh God. I haven't done that for a while. I have done it though and did files and stuff on someone anyway. Because there's this hanged man energy where you're possibly waiting for them to come in, waiting for them to contact you, and Spirit wants you to illuminate something for yourself. So it's like you can find something out for yourself here, all right? Go slowly with this, Knight of Pentacles. This is like not cementing or grounding this relationship at this time, or not making any decisions. There's some sort of like spying going on. This could be him to you though too. This could be, I feel it's more like you to him. Like trying to find out some information. You could even have a conversation with him that he emotionally distances himself from you because of. I'm feeling quite heavy energy here. All right, I'm getting Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as well. We've got Pisces and Leo on the table. Strong Taurus. Okay. I don't know if Spirit's going to let me know what this is. I think you're going to find something out for yourself. Get some more clarity, or even, ask him. Yeah. There's something possibly from his past that he's just going to hang on to. I don't think if you asked him, he would tell you, right? Does he like you? Let's have a look at that. And Eight of Pentacles. Page of Cups. I would say yes. Let me pull one more. I always pull 3 cards on one question. Yeah, Libran energy. I would say absolutely yes. I would be careful of any, there's a lot of confusion in regards to emotions with this person. I don't think they know themselves emotionally, but they're willing to try and work on something. There's some, like, romance here. There is some sort of romance here. And with the Justice card in the upright, there is more clarity. Possibly you're going to get something out of them, so you're going to find something out. They're going to talk to you about something, but they're quite emotionally closed. I think they want to do the right thing by you. I don't feel this situation here I've just been talking about is like super bad or anything. This just could be something that they don't want to talk about or don't want to discuss from their past, and they always try and keep it hidden. Okay? Because they don't want to talk about it. Yeah, something that happened to them, some major event, major thing that happened. It could have even been a relationship breakdown. Okay, a home breakdown. Something that happened in their home or in their family. Okay, Very interesting. Something that was very difficult, I would say, because, yeah. Something that caused a lot of pain. Spirit is just trying to show me what this is, but I don't feel it's, I don't think they're seeing anyone else. I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's player energy, because I would have got different types of cards here. I think they want to come towards you. I think that they will come towards you. I think they're very either bogged down with work or they work very hard. This could also talk about wanting to work hard on your friendship or relationship. And I don't see them wanting to do anything, like I don't see any undertones of deception with you here. I just feel there's something they're hiding, okay? There's a lot of communication via internet as well coming through, just with the Eight of Wands. Okay, if anyone wants a private reading, I'm doing private readings right now. If you want to book a reading, you can email me, just saying. Okay, just gonna have some water. Ocean Love, post your question. If anyone would like to donate, you can do so. My PayPal is in the description below. If you're new, please subscribe. It is free and it will rub off. I always love having new subscribers and new people on the channel. Okay. Thank you, Armen. You are on the list. Ocean Love and Mega. Ocean Love, if you're there, let me know. Okay. We'll be doing live this evening. My evening, US this morning. I won't do... Hi, Ocean. Just post your question. I won't do that full moon again. That's always going to be there. That will be there for anyone to watch after the live. Okay. Ocean, let's pull some cards. Something's being illuminated. Something that's been hidden, some sort of you're trying to find your direction, you're trying to find your way in something here. It's like you can see a little speck of light. You can almost see it, but you can't see it, but if you keep walking towards it. And I'm seeing someone in a ghost train or, like at the circus or at the fairs, more so. And they're walking through the darkness. And then things are jumping out at you. So there's that moon energy here. That moon energy is really coming through where if you face your darkest fears and walk that path towards that speck of light, it's going to get wider and wider and wider until it's going to be illuminated and you're going to see your way out of that ghost train or that darkness, whatever you're in. Okay, it's just an analogy. So you have this light within you, that you have the courage within you to walk the path of darkness. Ooh, that sounds very scary, but it's true. And it talks about you have the light in you to lead the way. Almost like I'm seeing the Hermit. So let's pull out a card straight away on this. Virgo energy here. You have the light in you. The light in you can lead the way. The number 46, which breaks down to a 10, a burden, okay? A burden that you've carried or you're carrying. You have the courage to get through something. The number, the number 3 and 3 of Swords. Okay, more please, Spirit. 4 of Pentacles, something you've possibly been hanging on to is not good for you, or someone that's not good for you, or a situation, a job, a home, a living situation, an environment, a friend, a fair weather friend I'm hearing, okay? There's something in here where you need to face some sort of fear. As much as it's going to hurt emotionally or on a mental level, you have the courage to do this. And when you get to the other side of this, it's going to be, you're going to see why it had to happen or why something had to end, okay? Because you're clinging on really tightly right now to something you know intuitively is not for you, okay? 2 of Wands in the reverse. You don't, like I've said in the full moon reading, you don't have to take action now because the decision you make around full moon energy can be the wrong decision. So just sit on this at this time. Hi, Sean. And ruminate on what it is you need to face. It may be facing yourself, facing your intuition, which is that like that essence of you telling yourself this isn't the right thing to do, or I need to move forward with something different in my life, right? The first step is taken. You have asked for help. You may need support from someone. Opening your chakras would be a very good exercise at this time as well, okay? Anything else here? We won't be on for very long, guys. I never expected to do any free live readings today, but obviously the people that I've done them for needed this. Ace of Wands. Yeah, the first step is taken. The first is also the number 1, which is an ace in the tarot, okay? Something you're going to go through the other side is going to bring about a new opportunity of growth for you, right? You may need support. Don't make any major decisions. Take your time with this. Knight of Pentacles is here. Knight of Pentacles. You know what? This is coming through so much. This Leo energy. You have the strength, Ocean, to face your darkness, face your fears, and face the truth about someone or something here, okay? And you have the support and backing of so many resources, okay, out there for you. Even just being here and me telling you, or Spirit telling you through me, that you have the strength to face your fear and make a decision in the near future. You don't have to make it now. You can take your time with it, okay? But you have the strength, and you will get through something here with help from possibly a masculine. And I don't feel it's a partner. I don't feel it's more like a very trusted family member or friend. Very strong earth energy to help you get grounded, to help you with your struggles that you're going through on an internal level. And I always come on here to send positive love and vibes to everyone. I don't, 1414, which is 5-5, which is major changes coming for you, and you have to step through this, or down this tunnel, this dark tunnel where there may be scary things, but you have to face it, okay? And you will walk through the other side. And someone's going to help you. Someone is here to support you, and it could be even someone in your community. Yeah, the Star. You will achieve your dreams. You will achieve your goals. I've forgotten what your question was, but that's what Spirit wanted you to know, okay? And I don't think, like, what was your question? I don't think you asked one, but that is what Spirit wants you to know. I won't be a second. If my ride is here, I'm going to have to get ready and go, because I never expected to come on and do a live readings, because I was going to do that a little bit later. So I will leave the feed, and those who needed a reading at this particular time needed it. Go back and watch the full moon reading. It was very informative. There was quite a lot of information and positive help for you guys out there. Okay, so I will see if you want to come back on at 8-9 a.m. New York Eastern Standard Time. I will be here, and that's what Ocean Love, that is what Spirit wanted you to know. So that's what you need to know, all right? That I couldn't like see your question, so I don't know why it's not there on my feed, but yeah, sorry, that's what Spirit wants you to know. So maybe next time when I'm on, we can look into Akil's actions, okay? Thank you, and see you later. Bye.